If you guys are still playing Madden 19 and looking to get better at the game, well, we've got you covered. Even though Madden 20 is less than a week and a half away, these were some of the hidden secrets of Madden 19. Some of the stuff not many people knew, some of the glitches, some of the tips, all that stuff we're going to be bringing to y'all in today's video. So strap up, get your seatbelts on, get your popcorn, get your soda, get your snacks. Just take it easy. We got you in today's video. What's going on, guys? JT here with the Madden Island, coming to you with another video. Make sure before the video loads up to leave a huge thumbs up on the video. Also, let us know in the comment section down below what part of this video was your favorite part. It really means a lot. You guys are continuing to support us and leaving us feedback. Also, if you guys want to be entered in this month's subscriber giveaway, where we shout out one lucky viewer, all you got to do is subscribe, comment down below, and also let us know that you subscribed in the comment section down below and turn our post bell notifications on. Guys, let's get in today's video. 10 secrets in Madden 19. Our first secret is hit the skills trainer. For the absolute beginner, we'd recommend heading to this game skills trainer. Madden 19 Skills Trainer provides an excellent tutorial, not for just figuring out the controls, but for also learning the fundamental football concepts not many people may grasp immediately. It's not enough to know how to throw a ball to the receiver, press the button that appears over their head. You got to learn how to finesse it. Knowing the difference between cover 2, cover 3, cover 4, match defense, knowing how to identify when a defense is in those coverage, and knowing how to attack, it is all very important things that you need to know if you're going to be successful in this game. So before you play a single snap against an online opponent or just your buddy from across the street, make sure to complete the skills trainer. It really does help, guys. You have a lot of drills like the gauntlet, you have the run concepts, run defense, attacking coverages, pass defense, short pass concepts, medium pass concepts, deep pass concepts. You have pre-play skills, you have advanced techniques, and then overall, once you get all those done, you can take on the dreaded gauntlet, which is honestly just a combination of all these drills, and you got to see how many levels you can hit. Personally, me, I've gotten close to 100. Now, I play Madden a lot. I really do enjoy it, but if you guys are newcomers and not sure how to play football, I definitely recommend getting to the gauntlet and the skills trainer as well. It's really going to help you and be fundamental in the growth of your game overall. Next, we have offensive tips. Once you figure it out, the basics, you'll need to figure out how to apply that knowledge in a game or football. While it may be impossible to cover every situation that'll be thrown at you, the following tips and tricks will help you sustain drives on offense, which means more and more touchdowns and more points. Offensive tips are essential. Although a lot of big YouTubers put out offensive tip videos, all those good stuff, you got to make sure you understand why they're doing it. And even if you put out a tip video and your opponent is adjusting to it, you got to learn yourself that you have to adjust to it a certain way. Now, they may adjust to it a different certain way. If you can learn that, that's great, but you have to understand, most importantly, why they're doing it. If you don't understand why they're adjusting to a certain formation they see, whether they think they're blitzing or they're going to play coverage, that's just up to you. You really have to grasp that. That's why going into practice mode is very important. You'll not only break down the concepts of each offensive formation and how teams run their offense, you'll also learn what routes beat certain defenses. Upcoming, we have how to figure out what coverage the defense is in. On nearly every single play, the first thing you want to do is figure out what the defense is in, as this will inform you how you'll execute the play. The skills trainer should have given you a good idea of how to read a defense. Almost every play should begin with you checking to see how the defense lines up. This made easier is by holding the back right bumper on the controller, as it will force the camera to zoom out to give you a better overview look of the field. If there are 2 deep safeties, expect a cover 2. 3 deep safeties, cover 3. Motion a man to see if anyone follows him. And if they follow him, it means they're in man coverage. And if you see any of the linebackers or safeties move towards the line of scrimmage, there's a good chance they're sending an extra player on a blitz. Use the information you gather to see if the play you called is appropriate for the simulation and situation. For instance, if your opponent is bringing a lot of pressure with a blitz, it may not be a good idea to run the football. This is where you want to use the audible mechanic to change the play at the line of scrimmage by hitting X or square on PS4. As you get more experience, you'll find yourself going as far as motioning receivers to blockers into new positions and completely changing their routes. Your adjustments could also be as simple as flipping a run to the other side. Whether you have to do it yourself or you have to do it to get into a better play, do it with no fear. Be confident. That's why, like we talked about earlier, you gotta get into the skills trainer or else you're not gonna know what really you're doing. Lastly, we have mix it up with run and pass. Now I know this video has been mostly offensive oriented, but offense honestly is a little harder in my opinion to learn than defense. Offensive balance is one of the most important things to practice in football. If your opponent knows for certain, you know, you're gonna run the ball every play, then it'll be much easier to kind of keep them off guard. If they think you're going to run the ball every play, try throwing in some passes, try mixing it up every once in a while. To that same point, don't run the few same plays over and over again. Experiment with different formations and different plays within those formations. Eventually, you'll find yourself coming up with mini schemes by conditioning your opponent to expect one thing while you throw something entirely different at them. It's not always a bad thing if you can run the ball all the time and do it successfully or even pass it. As long as your opponent can't stop it, there's no harm in doing it. Even though they may get a little angry and think you're cheesing, well, it's their, job to stop it. They have to adjust to it. If you're running one play and it's working, why would you stop it? That's the same as the real life NFL. If they run screen plays, obviously a screen play would be easier to detect out, but I'm just giving it as an example. But if they run screen plays all the time and the defense has trouble stopping it, keep running it until they show you they can stop it. It's awesome, especially if you're able to keep your opponent off guard with a little mini scheme. Go into practice mode. I can't stress this enough for you guys. You gotta go into practice mode and really train yourself to work on these things. If you get this down, you'll understand why it works and when it works. It's awesome and it's a clean feeling knowing that you can get this little mini scheme going versus a decent opponent and keep them off guard all the time. So guys, that's it for today's video. I hope these tips and tricks and these secrets help you guys out, and they also help you become a better player, not only in Madden, but in video games in general and also in life. You got to learn to think for yourself. You can't let other people think for you, and you can't expect them to be quickly to judge you and help you out, because that's just not the case. They're not going to want to help you if they're doing their own thing. So make sure to give this video a like if you enjoyed it. Also subscribe. Make sure to enter our subscriber giveaway, guys. It means a lot. This is JT with the Madden Island signing off, and as always, see you guys later.